Так, раз, это раз. Приветствую, друзья, меня зовут Александр, АК King of Death, АК Резерв в Ютубе. Сегодня будем проходить Alan Wake 2, попытка номер 3. Предыдущие две попытки вы не увидите, я удалил стрим. Первая попытка была, я сначала установил на внешний жесткий диск, игра была хуёво. Установил вторую попытку уже на SSD, все, игра плавно идет, а трансляция лагает. Ну, то есть там статеры появляются. Пошаманил в экшене, сейчас посмотрим. Иначе у меня сейчас жопа сгорит. Буду стримить в Дискорде, блядь. Да пиздец, охуенная просто игра. Еще раз. Белорусский, да, моментально базара нет. Скипать не буду, мало кто зайдет, скажет, что за хуй скипает все. Да нет, не буду. Если бы я не удалял запись.
This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces. И снова Егор вылез. Ну, ждем теперь. Я пока похожу. Посмотрю, будет статеры. Все, норм пошел. Сейчас он встанет, пойдет. Все норм, да? Неужели, блядь?
Already gone.
Да, пизда. Нихуя не видно, но очень интересно. Подожди, это я сейчас возвращаюсь, да? Да. сюда. Бежим. Полет нормальный, да? Нет статеров. Просто сейчас смотреть неохота. Меня хоть нормально слышно? Заодно спросить. On Wake 2.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers.
Ой, без спойлеров. Night Springs. Вроде события происходили в первой части. Самая.
And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Что-то как-то на отъебись субтитры сделали. После точки пробел должен, а потом уже пока писать.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
После знаков препинания.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Так. Пока что у Сэма Лейка есть кружка. Чекаем. Будет кружка. Потом. FBI.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Возвращение, приглашение. Сразу все прогружено. Ну да. Может, блядь, не поворачиваться.
I should take a look at that map. I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Кошка была у него.
Hey, over here.
Ухи.
Hey there.
Ну, куда
Agent
бежишь,
Casey,
блядь?
right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Началось опять, да?
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Пошли.
Fucking nature.
Долбаная природа.
There's too much sky.
А тебе нравится закрытое пространство, в слоумо прыгать, стрелять. Я знаю.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson,
Jeez.
you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that have the rest of us baffled.
О,
I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Неспешной походкой мы идем за водкой.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Да ёпта, я не сюда хотел нажать. Ну, иди.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here
Нахуй
that
тебе
feels like
зонтик.
home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
So.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor.
Смотрим, что
Does this fit
здесь.
the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. I'll be
Подожди.
back in a second.
Roger.
Роджер. Роджер. Ничего нету, да нету вроде.
Wanna start by inspecting the body, Anderson?
Да иду, я иду.
Body is positioned on the table.
Да ладно.
Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Совпадение? Нет, думаю.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Вид жертва.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Жертва.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
Rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to that story.
But no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Так. Тоже сюда.
They planned for the murder to happen here. Passing the time with equipment
Просто
ready.
ждал.
They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Ей чё, блядь, какие-то сверхъестественные силы помогают? Я реально шиза просто.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. and Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. This mug always cheers me up.
Не худшая, мать. А может и худшая. Ты знаешь.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way,
Sounds
right?
good.
Right.
Feel good.
Okay, well,
Sounds good.
I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him,
Так идут.
dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't
Уже не
know
в такт.
trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Да ёпта. Хотя можно, наверное, куда-то присобачить этот лист, да?
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Дальше. Так, FBI, давайте. Пам-пам-пам. Опа.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Просто нахуй ворвалась на шару. Патроны, блядь.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Шение оружия. Написан. А, блядь. У меня одна такая штука всего лишь.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano. Imagine the force it took to carve this crater out of the earth. Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school. I helped Logan build a great baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Погоди. Вот так.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Что-то я куда-то не туда иду. Кажись. Где там трупешник-то? Место убийства, вот. Надо. Тут типа перекрыто. Надо обходить. На. Не в ту сторону пошел. Пам-пам-пам. Трупешника-то нету. Куда он делся? Ну да, сейчас видел в демке. Вырвется дебик. Ну не в демке, а в трейлере.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Должен сейчас с двери выскочить дебик. И это потом будет. Да ее просто-то не сюда.
You know where to find me.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Был чисто за ним ебашь. Вот он. А, вот он. Это не с той стороны зашел.
Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deer Fest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Ты ключ.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Ну, хотя у нее задница ничего так. Снять бы это. Но на лицо она не очень, мягко говоря. Давай тут проверим. Естественно. Опа.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Да ее просто, да. Все, ланчбокс. Два ланчбокса уже. Ну, чтобы обряднуть еще таких 10.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in
something for us to find.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Куда ты пойдешь? Я в противоположку. Ты пошел по этой стороне. Пойду по этой.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Подожди, а тут чё?
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body
Это мы-
out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that.
Тут ничего.
Proper police work. You can trust us like you can trust the...
Погнали в другое место. Пошел туда, мы сюда. Ага, тут невидимая стенка. Ну все. Погнали, чел. А, я типа за рулем, да? В Bright Falls.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Красиво, однако.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back. I need bolt cutters.
Нужен болторез. У Итана из резидента, почившего, попроси.
Hey, how's it going?
Китаёза, кореянка, кто-то. Welcome. Не, пока не welcome.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Мистер Андерсон.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Кофеек.
I
Тоже
need
для
something to
болторез.
cut this.
Не, я похожу.
Let me guess. The FBI.
Да ладно.
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have
Это
to say.
этот же. Quantum Break. Алан Эшмар. Он же вроде на лицо. Закрыто. Вот тут дай-ка угадай, будет невидимая стенка. Нет? Да, тут невидимая стенка. Дальше пообследовать нам не дали. Собакин. Пошли-ка мы тогда еще там не были. В заведении. Долго вы так стоять будете? Туда мы еще не ходили. Хайде. Нахуй иди. Вот тут сюда не заходили. Брайт Фоллс. Исторический домик.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
It won't open.
А, это где этот вас такой пришел, блядь, ворвался нахуй в комнату. Тут это уже вдову встречали. Сущность эту в первом Alan Wake. Это тот же отель получается.
It doesn't budge.
Тут закрыто. Где мы еще не были? Тут закрыто. Сюда мы не ходили.
Hello.
Закусочная.
Take it easy.
Ой, я тут, конечно, побольше простора, чем в оригинале. Ну, пока нихуя тут интересного нет. Я отвечал, танцор. С тобой попиздить нельзя, да? Окей. Побыли теперь. Сюда мы еще не ходили. Ну, тут чувствую тоже сейчас до определенного места и будет стенка.
Any good finds? Zilch. But someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping? They were nuts.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Конечно, не даст зайти. Что ж, не даст. А не, смотри. Вот тут невидимая стенка. Понятно.
I need to go back. Got a case to solve.
Часовня. Ну да, типа Donald Tent. Шериф Стейшн. Ну это нам туда, наверное. Closet, ага. Что тут по дворам есть что?
Pretty nice day to be working outside. I don't envy the guys stuck on desk duty. This is where the action is.
Может, ты фонарик уберешь? Как дура днем ходишь с ним. В смысле, блядь? Я только что был в закусочной. Каких нахуй?
So, how's that mystery business of yours?
Ёб твою мать. Чё это было? Дэш такой, точнее, у ворот.
Trash, garbage, refuse, call it what you will. I will make it dissipate.
А, это вот это закусочная.
Lost, Anderson.
Не заблудился, ищу.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here. Can't believe that happened. Still feel like
На автомате не работает. А я хотел так музычку въебать.
Good to see you.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Погладила, блядь, чучело. Exit.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
А, нет. Мыльно. Отражения нет.
I can't get through this.
Подожди, с кем я попиздеть тут должен, блядь? Неужели с вами, блядь? Да нет.
Hey, how are you doing?
Вот они.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fed.
Oh, God.
Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Поехавший, что ли?
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Looks like you have some guests.
Dungeon of Dragons.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what?
У меня есть зацепка, надо ее ебануть. Три штуки, да, такой не. Да я иду за вами.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. They locked up an innocent man.
Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Вот тогда сидел он Wake.
I can't force it open.
Просто взял, ворвался, блядь. Прихуел, наверное, с этого.
No speeding happening here, I see. Sir, some patience, please.
Have a nice day.
Agent?
Компьютеры еще ЛТшные, блядь.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
No.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this Limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Сейчас, секунду. Сейчас проверю тут. Так, Steam. Мишаня в доте сидит. Погнали дальше. А я сюда хочу. Не могу. Не могу. Тихо, тут что-то было. Что-то нашел. Патроны. Так, good. А тут что у нас?
It won't open.
Не открывается.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Закрыто.
What was the cause of death? What other... There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us. Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated.
Что-то засунули.
Waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Надпись.
There's definitely something in his chest.
Самая.
Did the killers leave it there?
Второй убийца. Что узнаем? YouTube, не бань. перчатки для этого одевать.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages.
Таких страниц.
I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
Отношение к делу.
I have them right here.
Арана Шмаре, иди в Quantum Break 2, заебал.
No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Неужели экшон начался? Хоть какой-то.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light. He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go! Vanished.
Сзади. Нет? Конец главы. Я думаю, забанят за музыку, лучше я не буду.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to fix...
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe.
Monsters.
We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Бабенки пизда, да? Подожди.
I can't get through this.
А где мы пройдем тогда? Тут? Нет, тут это дверь. Тут тоже закрыто. Не понял. Куда отправилась Ниттингейл?
It won't open.
Что-то я нихуя не понял. Может, я что-то упустил?
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. Miss you, kiddo. I'll be home soon.
Что-то я опять туплю, не пойму, куда идти.
Can't be opened on this side.
Сюда ее не открыть. Тоже закрыто. Что-то надо, наверное, решать в этой доски. Карта. Я что-то не пойму, что надо от меня.
heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
Что-то я нихуя не пойму, что от меня требуется сейчас, блядь. На данный момент, блядь.
It's not opening.
Сюда не пройдешь. Что от меня требуется-то, блядь? Бабенка лежит, блядь. Тут закрыто. Чё надо-то, блядь? Не пойму, что от меня требуется сейчас, на данный момент, блядь. Что ты скажешь? Давай в главное меню выйду и заново нажму. Что от меня требуется, я хуй знает.
He pieced this together on the caseboard. But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
Monster.
Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
На будущее.
Think.
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world. The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world. The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective.
The page places
Au.
Nightingale back
Как
at
можно
Cauldron
типа с
Lake.
ним...
Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Погнали.
That's crazy, right, Thornton?
Заебашим.
Nightingale's heart was missing. How could you do that?
They're a fine pair.
Тебе вообще ничего не...
My client has been held here long enough.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't
Давай
been run
опять
yet.
свой культовый плащ.
The person writing these pages isn't playing.
Опа, 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 опа. И зацепочка.
Look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Наша машина, да?
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Сейчас будет мясо, да? На озере. Наконец-то, блядь, экшон хотя бы пойдет.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Haha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Что-то обратно-то залез.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area
Hello.
signs.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I
Финны.
figured your family might be from
Финские
Finland too.
ручки, финские
Suomi, Finland.
иммигранты.
Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Ну, тут мы открывали, да, уже? Да. Тут мы были. Пошли за самым лайком дальше.
Let's get to the murder side, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Чё-то как-то это... Раз. Два. Что-то это значит. Только чё? А, вот они, эти знаки.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Здесь же символ и попадался.
A creepy twig sculpture? Rest easy, buddy. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
С этой стороны закрыто, да?
Bare feet. Nightingale.
Так, сюда сходим.
There's another lunchbox.
Бокс еще один. Нормально. Да, его следы. Вот сюда.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go? I can feel something. A presence. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle? What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap. Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well.
Так. Сюда.
I need to find the witch's hut. This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, I thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. This fuse is busted.
Тут мы были.
The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
Допустим. Тут в трейлере, по крайней мере, должны были делать. Эти освещения хижине дерева. Хижина ведьма. То есть мне надо возвращаться, что ли? Ну и... Че, игра зависла, что ли? А, отвисла. А чё за бред? Чё так долго? Хижина ведьма. Не сюда. Моя карта. Все ж нормально было. Что-то поражайся, как сука. Вот это что ли хижина? Наладить освещение. А где тут он налаживается? А.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Предохранитель же мы видели. Здесь. Впереди.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though. Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Нихуя. Через кофе сохраняться.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now?
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around. I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Вот сейчас тут он вылезет из этой хуйни.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. Sounds literary, but what does it mean? I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Тут я был. Так, подожди.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Так, сейчас, секунду. Такс. Что там у нас дальше? Точка интереса, блядь. Какая точка интереса еще?
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back. Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is.
Где тут точка интереса-то, блядь? Не вижу тут точки интереса, блядь. Ну. Подойдите к стойке и задайте вопрос леди Фортуна. К стойке вот этой, да? Семьсот пять. 705. Принтскрин сделать. Подождите. Ага. То есть получается тут 0,5, получается 7. Подожди, 7, 7, 20, 27, 23, 39, 45, что ли? Подожди, тут трехзначный, да? 7, 2, 3. А ну давай попробуем старые. 700. Нихуя, да? Что там 713 было, да? Тоже нихуя. 717. Тоже нихуя. И 7, 2, 3. Тоже нихуя, да? К стойке задайте вопрос леди Фортуна. Леди Фортуна, еще раз давай. Семь. 2, 3. Обновить код. Значит, получается 7, 7, 7. 7, 3, 9, либо 7, 45. Пробуем. Семь, 3, 9. Ну да. Два патрона есть. Все. Теперь что, куда нам надо-то? Пистолетные патроны еще есть. Это где? Я так профукал их. Пажи. Где-то пистолетные есть. На, позади меня. Вот тут где-то. А, о! Два часа. За хуйней страда. Запертая дверь. Это которая заперта? Она была заперта. Ячейка доступа. Пусть не. Ячейка доступа. Пусть будет двойка, а это единичка. Отдых. То есть нам надо повернуть сюда. Да? Да. Башить по этой дороге. Я как-то быстро фукал поворот. Пересохранимся. Куда идти-то? Куда идти? Сюда, да? Мне в складку надо, то есть мне получается надо это вернуться. Да. Того дебика следы найти. Складку сюда, да? Так, да. Я ведь. Ай. Это я куда вообще получается? Чуть-чуть не сюда завернул. Ориентируюсь тут, блядь, по карте нахуй. Вообще не сюда. Ни разу. Сюда, что ли? Да, вот следы его. А я в домике. Да ёбаный рот.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. There's the sign with the witch.
И чё? Куда его тебе подвесить? Не пойму. Чё тебе надо? Да ёп, это не на эту. Чё, блять, надо? А, в табличке. В это.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror. Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Да тут это так перевод. Подожди. Сюда. А, пришел я отсюда, да? Значит, мне сюда. Outlast. Outlast, блядь. Сохранена.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This is looping. Like a nightmare.
Игра громко, когда тебе не слышно. Параметры. Звуки. Музыку, пусть эффекты. Так. Диалогов. Вот так, короче. Ну а так нормально.
Need to find Nightingale.
Все, конечно, охуенно. Но мне бы это... Зарядочки.
He's here. Nightingale.
Ну сейчас нормально по громкости.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal. Nightingale's badge.
Во. Да я просто не сюда нажимаю. Батареечка использовать. Хилочка, да? Ячейка доступа, ну пусть будет. Вот так. Оп, оп, оп. Давай-ка вылечимся. У меня есть обрез, блядь. Ее глючит. Что, босс-файт, что ли? Да, дура. Да, ну нахуй, как так-то?
Go. Time to run, Saga.
Да ты заебал. у меня-то этих-то нету фонарей. Что мне с этим? Что сделать-то, блядь? А. Да ёбаный рот. Подожди, тебе сейчас похуй, что ли? Все, конечно, охуенно, но мне нужны патроны. Сука. Блять, почему у меня на контрол эта хуйня? Наконец-то, блядь.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Alan Wake.
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey!
Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Scratch.
Calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
Конец главы. Так, музыка не будем слушать, а то могут за права предъявить.
Where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then the flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still...
Should look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Moving on.
Ранее затопленную местность.
Yeah. It's getting dark.
Yeah.
You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light and a gun. You can relax.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
А ну еще раз. Перезапуск. А.
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Да ёбаный насос. А как же ты так-то, блядь?
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
На нахуй. Блин. То есть эту собаку не захуярит, да?
Use the caseboard to make sense of it. Is leaving supplies around for themselves. Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Ах, ну, просто захуярить, да? Ну что, давайте на этом... А, хоть тут что-то есть. Теперь можно сохраниться. Теперь внутри. Ну что, давайте на этом закончим. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Всем пока.